everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of Caught on Camera, Messages from Heaven. So, this next story is quite dear to my heart. Now, this photograph holds a very special moment, one that has stayed with me now for many years, and one that is now quite precious to me. I will tell you why at the end. So during lockdown, when the world felt frightened and uncertain, I couldn't run my meditation group in person. I usually run it on a Tuesday night. People were struggling with their mental health, and I didn't want anyone to lose their weekly moment of peace. So I took group online. And everybody that came to my Tuesday group everybody and more came online to have that connection and have that moment of peace in amongst all that awful chaos during the lockdowns. And one evening, I guided everybody into a quiet meditation. Their eyes were closed, their breathing soft, and usually during these meditations, they would lie back on their couch, so I couldn't even see them because they'd moved away from the camera and were lying back on the couch or lying back in their chair, and all I could see was their rooms around them on the Zoom call. And Gwen, who was one of my dear friends, was lying on her couch, and I took them into this meditation, and it was about protection, and it was about guardian angels looking after us and helping us to move forward with whatever was going to happen in our life, whatever life brought to us, sadness, pain, happiness, whatever it was about our guardian angel stepping forward. And so she lay back on the couch, and I think there was about 20 people on that night, and I'd sent them into the meditation, and it was all very silent. There was no noise at all. And in the picture, it looks like it's blurred. However, you can see the back of her couch, and over the back of her couch is a navy blue cardigan. And if you zoom in, or some of you say to me that you're watching this on the telly, you can see that cardigan is in perfect focus. And I heard a noise, and I looked on the pictures to check everybody was fine, and it was like a crackling noise. I can't explain it. It was like when you hold one of those sparkler things, it was like that. What none of us knew at this time was that Gwen had cancer growing inside her. A serious cancer. It was a bowel cancer. She did feel unwell. She had stomach problems. But she didn't know that this cancer was there. Nothing hinted of the truth that was happening in her body. But during this meditation, she told me she was silently asking her guardian angel, "Are you watching over me? And what do you look like?" She was very inquisitive, and she would always wanted a visual, always. And she said, "Did you see anything, Lynn? Can you see anything in the room?" But Gwen couldn't see what I could see on my screen. In the corner, in a very dark corner, because it was night, a light began to shimmer. At first it was just a flicker, and then it grew brighter and wider until it formed a shape. And it was the outline of an angel, and it looked like an angel in armour, perhaps Archangel Michael. Lots of people call him Archangel Michael when they want a bit of peace, or they're in trouble, or they want protection. And the outline of an angel was shimmering, almost moving. If you look at this photograph, you'll see the contrast clearly. As I said, the cardigan in crisp detail at the bottom on the couch, and above this soft luminous presence, wings and a beautiful light. This was her guardian angel. And at the time, I didn't understand why it revealed itself so clearly, but now I do. So Gwen sadly passed away after fighting cancer for many years. She passed away on the 1st of October. She was a dear friend, someone I loved, and someone I really miss. And this photograph reminds me that she was never alone. Not in her worry, not in her illness, not even when she didn't know that she was sick when she truly was. Her angel answered her that night in the gentlest, most clearest way. And if you're watching this, maybe this message was meant for you. Maybe when you ask for protection, do you truly believe that it's going to be there for you? You might not feel that that protection has been put in place, but know that this message might have been for you. You are watched over. You are protected in ways that you don't always see. Your angels stand close, even in the darkest corners of your life. And Gwen, my beautiful friend, this episode is for you. And every time I look at this photograph, I remember you. Sending you all love. And I know that Gwen will be watching over me doing this episode, of course, on camera. She was one of the people that convinced me, convinced me to get my face on screen. God knows why. I've even got wonky glasses today, so there you go. But Gwen, I love you dearly. This episode was for you. Hope everybody enjoyed it. See you next week. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. May the path ahead unfold with clarity. May your heart stay open to the quiet signs. And may you always feel held by the light within you. Until next time, look for those signs, sending you love and positive vibes. With love from me, Lynn Robinson.